like brown. We love all the brown.
And us Browns love you, white child. Should you ever find yourself in distress, simply light the beacons and we ride at dawn.
Hey, we like the Browns too, as long as you're here legally and love America. Welcome back to If You Laugh, You're Conservative.
I'm just here to wish everybody a happy new year from the Quality Leering Center here tonight. You want to say anything to everybody?
You're trespassing, sir.
Huh?
You have no
You're
right
trespassing in my country.
Live, sir. Live, please.
Live. What do you mean live? I'm living well.
Go to the house.
Okay. Yeah. I'm on the sidewalk. What are you talking about?
You're on our parking lot.
Okay. What time do you close?
None of your business.
None of my business? Okay. All right. Well, happy New Year anyway.
You too. Thank you.
Take care. Enjoy. Probably won't be a great one for you, though, I'll be honest with you.
We got any immigrants here? Hey, where are you from? Azerbaijan. Okay. Either way, I'm sure you have trouble at the airport. All right. Yeah, all right. Well, good to have you, buddy. Okay. Sorry. That joke is over the line, and so are you.
They said add prayer music to your husband watching football.
Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace, King of Kings, Lord of Lords, Jehovah Rapha.
When the family staying with you for the holidays finally leaves. Yep.
Who was the first president of the USA?
Abraham Lincoln.
A little bit. How many letters in the alphabet?
I'm stumped. I'm not gonna lie.
How many letters in the alphabet?
Wait, 50? Is it in the 50s?
50.
In the 50s. Do you want to narrow it down?
Wait, letters, right?
56 letters.
No, we want the numbers in the alphabet too.
How many numbers?
Wait,
infinite numbers.
Oh, yeah.
What ocean is California next to?
Oh, like what ocean?
Yeah, what ocean?
Atlantic.
Do you know what
There's
time
no
we
way.
use?
How many years in a decade?
I hope you don't know.
What has failed her? Her parents or the education system?
I'm not like a zoom around or like you. I'm kind of like a like lay around. I like to lay around the whole day.
Liberals will scream, if confiscating all guns saves just one life, it would be worth it. Okay, well, if deporting all illegals saves just one life, wouldn't it be worth it too?
British woman warns America about the rise of Islam.
What brings you out here today?
Well, I want to support the Americans in their free speech.
And where are you from?
I'm from the UK, yes.
Okay.
I'm from
So
Wales.
what are you doing here in Dearborn, Michigan right now at a protest about the rise of Islam here inside of Dearborn, Michigan in the United States?
Given that I'm from the UK, I've seen the fall of Europe, I've seen the fall of the UK. There's 82 Sharia courts in England and Wales, and I do worry that it is becoming too popular too fast, and we need to definitely have conversations about it.
Why do you think Islam is becoming so popular right now? It's the fastest growing religion in the United States.
I would say birth rates. They outbreed us in every aspect.
You gotta make some babies, guys. Let's get to it.
And what did you see in your home country, in the United Kingdom and Wales, with the rise of Islam?
I see white guilt and colonizer guilt. I see people self-censoring and the government not standing up for the people that have been there for generations.
You're thinking that DEI is versus excellence? I think DEI is for excellence.
Got it. Show me one institution that got better the more embraced DEI.
One institution that got better that embraced DEI.
That got smarter, more competitive, leaner, more productive, and that was better than it was 10 years ago. Are our airports more efficient? Are we landing planes better? Are our airlines better? Is our government better?
On New Year's Day, we went up to Charlie's UVU Memorial, had lunch afterwards with a group of people who were there that day and witnessed Charlie's murder. And despite all the Facebook comments on my page calling me a horrible human, disgusting, the absolutely vile memes, and even this guy saying a target-rich environment, none of these keyboard warriors actually showed up. You know, I don't love having to wear body armor, having to worry about security when I go to an event. In the new year, one of my resolutions is to be courageous with caution. We won't back down from these kinds of threats, but we will be very prepared for them. What's your resolution for 2026? Drop it in the comments down below.
Doesn't college help you broaden and also help you expand your own opinions?
It can. The question is, can only college do that? That's the operative question. And secondly, is it worth the cost? For some people, of course, college is worth it. I mean, do you guys have an engineering school here?
Yes.
I mean, we obviously need more engineers. I think we need a lot less people studying sociology. Let me put it that way.
It's not college as a whole. It's these fields of study. It's the lesbian dance theater majors.
Edgar, can I tell you what I think the centralized problem with humanity is?
Oh, I am all ears, baby.
Men.
What do you both have to say, those misogynists who say women belong in the kitchen?
I say it's a new time.
I couldn't agree more. I think cooking is far too important of a task to entrust to women.
Oh, what?
Let's take a look back at how liberals saved the world in 2025. Denial protest. How dare you deport illegal gang members protest. We should kill babies in the third trimester protest. E-cars bad now protest. Queers for Palestine, aka chickens for KFC. Men are women protest. No kings. Mexico's better than America protest. Free the children, abolish ICE. White women for Sharia law. Don't take away our zebra cakes. White women for Somali fraud.
We're citizens. But that's fake news, I think. Name one citizen that's been deported. Besides Ellen DeGeneres. She did it self-deported.
If this is your vibe, or this, then you're in the right place. Okay. I was with her till the motorcycle. I'll tell you one place it ain't. On the back of that motorcycle, because that suspension is already maxed out. Gavin Newsom lies and changes his story about Charlie Kirk live on air.
Your son, obviously a fan of Charlie Kirk. What was the conversation like between you and your son after Charlie Kirk was assassinated?
Well, he called me, I don't know how he got a phone, but he called me from school that day, really alarmed, and all his friends were around the phone that wanted me to somehow express or understand what was going on. He wanted to know if he was dead. He wasn't a fan of him as much as he was familiar with him. Last night, trying to put my son to bed, he's like, no, Dad, what time? What time's Charlie going to be here? What time? And I'm like, dude, you're in school tomorrow. He's 13. He's like, no. This morning, wakes up at 6 something. He's like, I'm coming. I'm like, he literally would not leave the house.
Did you let him take off school?
No, he did. Of course not. He's not here for a good reason. But the point is
you canceled school for like 2 years. Once one day.
The point is the point, which is you are making a damn dent.
Thank you.
You so full of shit.
Sliding into 2026 be like... When your parents said you'd make friends, but they dropped you off at a Somali daycare. Where's everybody? How it feels to enter 2026 with 0 kids and 0 men who disturb my peace. Is crippling depression and obesity your idea of peace?
He's a 10, but he voted for Trump. 100. Why? Because that's a real man. Why do you say that? Because who would vote for Kamala? Do you want to live with someone that would vote for Kamala? Do you think they would be a provider? Do you think they'd make you a stay-at-home mom, a stay-at-home wife? That's what I'm trying to be. Well, that's what I am.
How to start a daycare in the middle of nowhere.
500, 600, 700.
What the heck is this?
1,000.
Granny, what is going on here?
I've started a daycare center.
Why on earth would you do that?
Apparently, it's how one can get rich these days.
We're already full-time farmers and ranchers. We don't have time for this.
It's going to make us more than farming ever has.
But there aren't any children around here for miles.
I know that.
And your facilities are definitely not up to code.
Doesn't matter.
And your hours of operation don't even make sense.
You know farmers, they don't run on normal people time.
And who made your sign?
Gate Mart.
Well, that explains the misspelling.
I knew he'd mess that up.
So where did you get your proof of concept for this daycare anyway?
Minnesota.
I really don't think...
I'm the captain now.
Did Mom Donnie do a Nazi salute? I'm literally shaking right now. Yep, CNN and MSNBC. They need to be all over this, guys.
So I just found out
that in chess, you know chess? In chess, they have a separate league for women. Why? In basketball, it makes sense. I'm gonna jump over you. In boxing, I get it. But in chess too, huh? So you're telling me it's official?
Today I'm showing you 161 Childcare in Columbus, Ohio. And as you can see, it does not look like a childcare center at all. It is locked, says it's open. There's a little desk right there, but the ceiling's all falling out and stuff like that. And if you come around back, you can see that this place is just a total dump. Just a question, how do you enroll? How do you enroll your children here? You can't do that? No kids?
It's not Halloween, but she's dressed like a hot dog.
So how can I enroll my children? It says you get public money through Ohio. You get money through the state of Ohio. This is a money that gets.
Yeah, live makeouts on SportsCenter. Get into it. Oh, what do we got? We got love in the air.
Oh, I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. I mean, what love in the air?
Makeouts.
Y'all are dumb as hell if you expect anybody to believe that somebody broke in through an 18-inch hole. Let me just point out the obvious for you. That's not a break-in spot. That's a hiding spot. They had something in that hole, and they had to get it out before the feds came.
Look, another childcare center. That's just someone's house.
Hi, is this Holali childcare? No. No? There's no childcare here? Okay, God, thank you so much. Have a good one. There's no childcare. All right, guys, we were just at Halauli, what's allegedly Halauli Child Care Center in Kent, Washington, which is right behind me right here. We went up to the door, the exact address listed on the state website, receiving over $800,000 in 2023. They claim there's no child care here.
Got it. So just buy a house, claim that it's a daycare, and get it paid for.
Go on the other side of the street. Get away from my public school. Over there. On the other side of the street.
Wait, what?
Two.
Over there.
Why?
Get away from our school, man. That's uncool. We got kids here.
Yeah, so what?
Move, please.
You're afraid of teaching them the truth?
No.
Well,
on today's episode of White People Doing Shit That Shouldn't Be Done, but it looks pretty cool anyway, we have a man performing the AR&R. All risk, no reward. Please don't try this at home. This is a professional white person.
Professional white person? Why do I think the camera's tilted?
Is this daycare committing fraud?
No, we're not committing fraud.
Hassan showed us security footage from the same day Shirley was here. According to the timestamps in the videos, this woman takes a young child into the center at around 9 a.m. that day.
But they're open 2 p.m. to 10 p.m.
About 3 hours before Shirley arrives at the door, close
a single kid. It's probably one of the workers' kids.
To the street. Within the hour.
That proves it. Oh, we got one more.
After Shirley leaves, a woman arrives at the other door with a stroller. A larger family heads inside a few hours later.
A larger family. Okay, so 4 kids? Even if they had 99 kids, you still can't get a hold of anyone through their phone number. They misspelled learning center. And they're getting almost $2 million. $2 million for that handful of kids.
Wouldn't want to be Somalian right now. That's it's, yeah. All the Democrats in the States are like, oh, it's just horrific watching my Somali neighbors being ripped from their homes. I'm like, if you have Somali neighbors, you live in a bad area.
I can't figure out why so many people don't want to join the military. I had a grown man scream at me about the color of my socks this morning. Why were you wearing the wrong color socks?
Just want to clear something up on the whole immigration debate, because I'm not against immigration in principle. I recognize that some immigration can be beneficial. I also recognize that some can be detrimental, and that's an important distinction to be made. I also think we should stop mindlessly regurgitating this statement that immigrants built America, because when I look at the Declaration of Independence and Constitution, I find a lot of signatures from English Protestant settlers, and that is also an important distinction. Now, that's not to say that immigrants haven't contributed to the United States. They certainly have, but for the first 150 years of our country's history, they primarily came from Europe, a place with at least similar cultural, political, economic, social, and religious traditions. Now we're starting to import a lot more people from places with very, very different traditions. And that too can be successful when it's done in small numbers and assimilation is insisted upon. But when you start to mass import people with cultural traditions which are not only different, but openly hostile to the United States, combined with the fact that we have an elaborate welfare state that they're able to feed off of and their never-ending attempt to turn the place they fled to into the place that they fled from, well, I think that's a recipe for disaster.
If you're an immigrant that identifies as American, you're here from another country, but you love America, grab an I Identify as American t-shirt from conservativevibes.com.
Okay, but what if I do want white people to be ashamed to be white?
The way these answers have changed from the 90s to today tells you everything you need to know.
What do you think of white people?
White people, they straight, you know, they just like me, you know.
Okay.
All white people ain't in the same boat, you know what I'm saying? Because like you, I mean, if you was a prejudiced white man, you wouldn't be standing here talking to us, right? So I don't have anything against you. Just like me, just a different color of skin, that's about it.
You find there's a difference in the way you're treated by white people as opposed to black people?
They haven't treated me wrong in no kind of way.
Never?
Never.
Nothing wrong with white people. I love them just like I love the black.
Have a good day, honey. I packed you a nice water so you won't die of thirst. Well, of course you won't, because this thing's 800 pounds.
Look, I'm going to show y'all something. There's nobody around these people. They're recording for TV. Look, they're down here like, come on, come on. Cheer louder. Cheer more. And then you're going to see this on TV and you're going to think that there's like a billion people down here. But look.
Must be CNN.
There's
fake news.
Here's something you won't hear a single liberal talk about. You know, the ones that are like, we care about women and children, human rights. Trump has rescued 62,000 children from human trafficking. And this is after 291,000 unaccompanied minors were lost by the Biden administration.
I don't know about you guys, mate, but have you noticed that these days the left is not cool anymore? Being woke these days is like being retarded. It's an unfortunate circumstance for everybody involved. Whenever I picture someone on the left wing, the first thing that comes to mind is some mentally ill, over-medicated teenager screaming in the street like a banshee. Right now, the left have the worst reputation in political history.
Mark, y'all got some explaining to do. What is this? What is this? Hey, Nine, do you want to go to your waiting point? You want to go to your waiting point?
This is why we say import the third world, become the third world. Because the thing that nobody wants to say is that the reason why third world countries are the way they are is because third world people are the way they are. Okay. At the end of the day, your country is a reflection of its people. Every country is, when it comes down to it. Somali is totally dysfunctional and corrupt because scam and frauds, piracy, this is part of the lifestyle, part of the culture. Bring it over here, you get the same stuff.
Why are people here screaming Viva Mexico, but they don't want to live in Mexico?
Wait for it. I actually don't want to answer your questions.
Do you believe that there should be a law against men going up to windows to watch women undress?
Yes, of course I do.
Then why is it okay for a man to legally walk into a woman's locker room?
Okay. My question
Well, hold on. No, it's illegal to look through a window at a woman undress. Why should it be legal to walk into a locker room to watch women undress?
Well, that's assuming that they are going in there to watch women undress when they are actually going in there for a space for them to undress themselves in a space where they feel comfortable.
Why can't they do that in the sex that was on their birth certificate? Why can't they undress alongside other men if they're a man? They could put a dress on in that locker room, but they're just around other men.
why do you want them to so badly?
Well, because I think women should be protected from perverts. Like, what is to prevent a regular guy on the campus of Boise State say that I'm a girl and he just walks into the girls' locker room? At what point are you okay with them walking into the locker room? What do they have to do to satisfy you to be allowed into the women's locker room?
Not be perverts or not going in there to be around women in private space.
If all of a sudden one of these guys, all of a sudden put on a dress, put on a wig, and just walked into the locker room with the full intent to watch women undress, which unfortunately is a lot of perverts, are you okay with that? How do you know they're not a pervert?
I am not okay with someone walking into a bathroom or a locker room with the intent of watching women undress, but the baseline disagreement, the misunderstanding, and we don't
know all the intent. The point is that we keep men and women separate because a lot of men want to see naked women, so we don't allow them in locker rooms together.
Here's my question for you. There are a lot of transgender men assigned female at birth who, quite honestly, look more masculine and more like a man than you do. Do you really want them in the women's bathroom?
That's an interesting thing. Just because you have a good costume does not mean you are the person that you seek to be. If you dress as Julius Caesar, you're not in control of the Roman Empire.
You call him one of the best gay characters we've had in media. And you say he's even inspired your own journey to come out to friends and family.
My nephew loves Stranger Things. And you know what? I've been following it along, but the whole character arc of Will being gay just ground the entire series to a screeching halt.
What does that part of the storyline mean to you?
Yeah, I mean, oh man, it's so special to have that, and not in like this niche kind of queer show, but on such a mainstream level that everyone is forced to watch, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. He said the quiet part out loud.
If we don't let athletes bet on games they have the ability to influence, why do we let Congress invest in companies they regulate?
Ask Pelosi, man.
You're either with the Liberal Party and you take a Mark Ruffalo, he could say whatever he wants against Trump and he'll still get work as an actor. But if an actor like me, or says anything, or even questions, or dares question the tribe of Democrats, that's it. You're out. You're out of Hollywood.
Do you think illegal aliens should be allowed to receive free health care?
No. We have that in Germany, and it's a disaster. In Germany, they told us, Merkel, the chancellor back then, so she told us, we need the illegal immigrants, astronauts, doctors, engineers, and then everybody that came over there was drug addicted and stuff, and like terrorists and whatever. And so no.
Yeah, we're not getting the best of the best. We're not getting the doctors and the engineers, people.
The catering to the Somali community that goes on by the Democrats in Minnesota is a little weird, is it not? It's
I will tell you, I was in Minnesota 2 weeks ago.
Of the population, they got the lieutenant governor up there dressed like the Handmaid's Tale. What? I mean, why do they cater?
That's out of line.
Why do they cater? Why do they cater to them?
Hold on a second.
It's such a small portion of the population. The Democrats put them at the center of
Let me show you something.
If you beef one Somali, you beef every Somali.
No beef here, Haas, just bacon.
If there's one thing about Somalis, they are going to ride out for their Somali brothers and sisters. They are going to crash out. They don't do one-on-ones. They're gonna jump you.
Tell me one thing that you believe is fair game to judge another person for.
Their political beliefs. If you voted for Donald Trump in the 2020 election, you're a bad person, and I have no interest in knowing you.
As a ginger-bearded man, we do not claim him. You're trying to pick baby names, but your wife is from Boston.
My dream name for a son is Carter. And when I say it, it sounds classy and elegant. And when the love of my life says it, try it.
Carter.
Son of a... I'm going to hit rapid fire boy names I think would be very cute. We'll see if the love of my life... Well, we'll see how they sound, obviously. Okay?
Yeah.
Carter.
Carter.
Mark.
Mark.
Hunter.
Hunter.
Parker.
Parker.
Jasper.
Jasper.
Cooper.
Cooper.
Tucker.
Tucker.
Okay. Can't use those.
I kind of like a few of them.
I don't.
No.
Not as much.
I say we just have girls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Woo! Here we go. Ah!
Drum mag on a 50 cal. God bless America.
Okay, class, we're going to begin today with this equation. Friedrich, would you like to take a guess?
I'm afraid I do not know.
Oh, that's okay.
What is the answer?
Oh, I can't tell you that or you'll never learn.
Perhaps I did not make myself clear. What is the answer to the equation?
Friedrich, I don't know how your classes are in Germany. But here, what are you doing?
Now then, Fräulein, you will give us the information we are seeking.
Friedrich, the answer is 9.
What did you say?
Just don't reject him from art school.
I said the answer is 9.
There are many tools of torture one can use, Fräulein. Even something as simple as a common household spoon. Unfortunately, your cafeteria only carries sporks, but it will suffice. Please give me the answer.
9!
So be it.
No,
Wait. I'll write it down.
Oh, these innocent misunderstandings between cultures is rather amusing, don't you think?
You know, I want to give full kudos to Nick Shirley for what he's uncovered in Minnesota, but I think a lot of people are asking the wrong question about how he uncovered it, because they're asking questions like, how is it possible that this independent 23-year-old journalist could have uncovered all of this massive fraud when the government of Minnesota, not to mention the entire journalistic establishment, seemed incapable of doing so? And the answer, I think, is simple when you think about it. They weren't incapable of doing so. What Nick Shirley uncovered was not government or journalistic incompetence. What he uncovered was their complicity in a massive fraud scheme. That's what makes what Nick Shirley did very brave. It's also the reason why he should get security very quickly.
Practicing what I'm going to say to my wife about buying something like this.
Yeah, I bought it, and you better not say a darn thing about it. Nah, I better not say it like that. She might stab me. Yes, I bought it, baby, but it can benefit both of us. Nah, because when she asked me how it could benefit her, I ain't gonna have a good answer. Oh, so let me get this straight. You can buy makeup and shoes all you want, but I can't buy what I want. There's a bit of a price difference. That ain't gonna work. You know what they say, baby? It's better to ask for forgiveness than to ask for permission. Oh, no, that's a divorce waiting to happen. Nah. Baby, just think of it as an investment. That'll work until she sees how much my monthly payments are. Then my clothes will be in the yard. No, that won't work either. Baby, I was at the dealership, and I was just looking, and the salesman walked up and he held me at gunpoint, and he said, if you don't buy it, I will kill you and your family. And I said, well, sir, if me buying this thing will ensure my precious family's safety, then I will buy it.
The Hays County Sheriff's Office is warning drivers, especially veterans, about a new crime trend. Deputies say vehicles with disabled veteran license plates are being targeted in a string of car burglaries. Investigators believe suspects are going after these cars under the assumption they may contain firearms. The Sheriff's Office is urging everyone not to leave guns unattended in vehicles. Now we wait.
It's crazy that white people made black people not be able to swim, and then you guys make fun of us for
we
it.
Did not.
You
guys are blaming us for that too?
You guys literally poured acid in the pool.
When did that happen?
In the Jim Crow.
Well, bro, one or two things happen. It's like saying you guys make it so we can't go to gas stations. We still go.
Yeah.
It's just a risk.
What video made you laugh? Drop a comment down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Conservative Vibes. I'm CV, and I'll see you in the next video. Do you identify as American? I identify as American t-shirts, freedom shirts, and We Are Charlie shirts available on conservativevibes.com.